Here I had a comment from someone. Says, too far off the deep end. Was a sub for 10 years. Goodbye. Okay, so I had a guy who was there 10 years following me, apparently. And apparently, what I said in the last couple, I guess, uh, lectures on Ayn drove him away. And I see this on and off quite a bit. A lot of the people from the electric universe, uh, they liked a lot of what I said because I criticized the establishment. Okay, and uh, what happened was that when I started criticizing them, that's when people, that's when the electric universers, started beating me up. Same thing happened with the flat earthers. As long as I was criticizing the establishment, everybody was happy. But when they found out that I was criticizing flatland as well, they abandoned me. And same with the John Chapel Society, the John Chappell Society, call them John Chapel. And they are etherists. They believe in the ether. Some of them wave the ether and believe in waves. Some of them just leave the particles there. And as long as you criticize general relativity, which is their main gripe, no problem. But when you attack the ether particles, that's when they get a little nervous. And the same thing happens and will happen with people who are followers of Ayn Rand. They've been following her for a long time. They made her into this idol, this heroine. And when you attack something like that, something so vital to their own philosophy, their own way of thinking, their own religion, that's when they get a little upset. They don't like that. And that's normal. I can't do anything about it. All I can do is present my case, and it's up to every individual to decide for him, herself, which way they're going to go. Okay, and so a lot of people who have been following me over the years, once they find out what it's all about, they don't stick around. And in a way, it's good because there's only two possibilities, or maybe three. They weren't paying attention, or it took them, like in this case, 10 years to figure out that I wasn't saying what he thought I was saying. And that says a lot. I had a talk today with my son, Hans, and I said, "Is this so difficult? I mean, we have a definition here of the word object, that which has shape. How difficult can that be to understand that? And that's kindergarten stuff. And yeah, it has a lot of ramifications. I even say that the definition of the word object destroys all religions. And I stick by that statement. It's a very powerful statement, and only when you really get a grasp of that, what the ramifications of that definition are, is when you realize how important that statement is. And he answered the following. He says, no, it's not so easy. I said, what do you mean? I mean, am I talking in Chinese here? I mean, the word exists, physical presence, they're all very short definitions. They're all interrelated. I'm talking about the rope model of light and gravity. You watch the movie, you should understand it directly by just watching the movie. I should be able to shut my mouth. You should watch and realize, what the mechanisms that I'm proposing are. And he says, no, it's not easy. And I said, what do you mean it's not easy? And he says, it's not easy because it's like, and he gave me a good analogy. He says, it's like that magician that's on stage. He does a little magic trick. And you look at the magic trick and say, oh, how did he do that? Oh, that's not a trick. That's black magic. That's black magic. I mean, he's invoked the devil there to do that. How did he do that trick? And once someone explains the trick to you, or you find out about it, you say, oh, it was so easy. That's how he tricked me. That's how he fooled me. There is no black magic. But it seems like black magic until you understand the trick, how the magician did the trick. And that's the issue here. The issue is that, until you, until you understand it, it's all could be Chinese, it could be ancient Greek as far as you're concerned. But once you understand it, you can you can use it to spot errors in anything you read. And I know that a lot of the people who are into rational science, there's a group there we have in Facebook. A lot of those people have been around for a while. Now they can spot the errors just by reading what someone wrote. And that's how powerful that thing is, and you are able to counter whatever people write. In that sense, it's very powerful. Okay? But yeah, I think it's easy, but it's easy when you know only how the magician did the trick. Essentially, that's what it comes down to.